So we're going to talk about the Malak Changes again, and I've got Darth microtransactions. Say what's up, my guy.
Hey guys, how you doing?
All right, so what we're talking about specifically is the changes that are incoming to Darth Malak right here. Sith enemies can't gain bonus turn meter, and I'm just going to be very frank. I made a video last night up here where I talk about chilling out and either whale or don't whale, right? Basically, the whole point of the video is get good, noob, whale harder. And if you're not going to whale, just chill out and relax about some of these things because, I think at the end of the video, the post said something about like, load up the team with Jawas and don't play the arena for 3 days and see how it goes. It was kind of like a chill out, but I woke up this morning still kind of pissed off. I don't know about you. And
yeah, of course I'm mad, man. Like, I literally geared 12 Sith Assassin. It was like 2 or 3 hours or something before this post went live. I was super excited. I'm like, great, I have Malak. One of the guys in my shard was running Malak double Zeta, like maxed out with Sith Assassin. Completely unbeatable. No one can undo him.
Right. Yeah, so you are someone that got Malak, and you're annoyed by this. And I think the reason why people are annoyed is that the upcoming changes, Sith enemies, specifically was trying to neuter Palpatine. We'll talk about that here in a second. But the thing that is the most frustrating and annoying, and you and I, and myself to a lesser extent, is this totally destroys Sith Assassin, a lesser extent Sith Marauder, a Darth Maul lead, swapping turn meter with Thrawn. I mean, there's like so many things that this particular change, and
he ruins his own faction.
It ruins his own faction, and they advertised that the synergies with Darth Revan was going to be with Sith Assassin, Sith Marauder. Malak totally negates that, and if you spent the time gearing up Sith Assassin, it's like you bought a car. And now, after a couple days, and you boosted it up, you put a good exhaust on it, you put new headers on it, but the factory says we've installed a chip and you can't go faster than 30 miles per hour. It's still useful. You can still drive your car.
Please buy the second key so you can turn on the engine.
Yeah, I'm not saying that Sith Assassin is not useful in other places of the game, but not nearly. I mean, not really. I mean, B team maybe in Territory Wars,
she's
right?
Garbage in raids. I mean, if you have Zal lead anyway, and you're like using him in Grand Arena, you probably messed up by going Zal anyway. So it's like she only works in teams that are kind of bad anyway. And now the only team she actually ever was good in, because her ship's garbage too, is now nerfed. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, they need to rethink this. Or I just like the Reddit's on fire right now. Like this is a Reddit post. This went immediately to the top. Let me upvote that right now. And then this one right here. I just took Sith Assassin to gear 12.5. Now Malak changes make that useless. I want my gear refunded. If you did those G12 Plus, which are insane, to get that extra 12
expensive.
Speed,
it's like $50 for one of these pieces.
Yeah, dude, that is not cool. See, now I went to G12 Plus on Vader and Scion, and I don't really regret it because I figure Vader's ship, Sion's always
not garbage.
His ship's not garbage, and Sion's always going to be useful somewhere. But a Sith Assassin, no way, man. It's not the same level of character as it's so specific. Now let's talk about Palpatine lead, and I might have a different opinion on this than other people, but there's a systemic problem with leaderships that give bonus turn meter, and basically Finn and HK-47 got the axe already, and I don't disagree with them. I think bonus turn meter is an old school kit from
it's innately a problem.
Yeah, it's gonna because this is I don't know how to say this. This is a turn-based game. Really, the most powerful thing that you can do is get turn meter or have high speed. The more turns you can take and who goes first is everything. And if they're going to be creating new kits and new characters, everything is going to be trumped by bonus turn meter. What, you're going to make a better leader with more turn meter or gives more speed? They've definitely said they want to move away from this, but so what do? They need to do this.
What's even hilarious is that on Malak, so they made him immune to his own kit, right? Because they gave him bonus turns. So it's like, oh, you're going to wail out on this guy. None of the other guys work. Sorry, you just ruined the Marauder Sith Assassin. But you know what? He'll work at least. Like, It's like I don't care. I want the other tunes that are supposed to work with him. Now I have a plug and play Kenobi that's like okay on the Sith Empire team.
Yeah. And then because I made a bonus turn meter is different than a bonus turn. And it's a very it's coded differently now. It used to be you just get 100% turn meter, but then there were some issues with, if two characters are already at 100% turn meter, then who goes first? And then sometimes you wouldn't go first. And that really messed up things like a Thrawn in particular. So bonus turn now is an entirely different mechanic, which is not affected by this change right here. And I just want to say this. I did spend better part of a couple hours. I told you I was going to do this. And I focused on you can see my screen, right? I focused on these three teams right here. Because the only team that has bonus turn meter, the only character that has bonus turn meter is Nihilus with his unique and science. So it's not a huge amount. But really, these three teams were going to be left unchanged after this Malak rework, right? And
they're fine.
I specifically made my Revan one faster than Skelturk's Revan. I made my Bastila one speed faster than his, just to see, right? I wanted to play with better mods because it's quite an assumption to have better mods. Because I'm going to promise you this: the whales on your shard will have better mods.
Oh, they do.
They do. I mean, these guys have crazy 160 plus is like standard. I mean, you need to have 165. It's crazy, right? I could not win. I won, I don't know, in 2 hours, I won 2 matches. Won one match with this where the AI just played bad and just constantly Malak kept destroying the zombie over and over again for nothing. And if for some reason Talzin got a turn off where she could put up plague, I won one time. And then I won one time with this team down here where Nihilus was actually successful to able to get off and annihilate early.
Oh, really? Okay.
But other than that, Malak destroys Nihilus. I mean, it's just like boof.
Yeah.
Hey, Nihilus is gone. So I'm asking for people's help in the chat now. I am playing up against a G12 plus 7-star because on the boosted account, Skelturk's already has like a fully maxed out Malak. And so the results might vary in the wild because right now everybody's playing against like 5-star Malaks, right?
Yeah, that's what I got in my shard. There's one guy who's got like 6. Everyone else is 5 and like 1 or 2 Zetas.
So if you're having like insane success beating double Zeta Malaks, please put it in the comment section. I'm hoping CLS will work or Jedi Knight Revan. Some people are saying with Hermit Yoda that's working. My testing has been completely fruitless so far with these. I
haven't found anything either.
Yeah, with these 3 teams. And like I said, I spent a couple hours doing that. But so, what is the solution to this? Obviously, this is a direct contradiction right here. If they're going to make the Malak changes, it basically makes this advertisement, this suggestion right here by Capital Games invalid. False. Basically, do you agree?
I completely agree. And they could have done something like different. It doesn't. I'm sick of them writing in the kit, this person counters this person. Like, it's just obvious at this point. And they could have done something better. Like, how about when Malak is on the team, he steals 50% bonus turn meter from the people who do it. So, like, if Palpatine goes and gets the 100% turn meter for, like, everyone on Malak's team gets, like, 50% or something. Like, you don't have to just straight up deny the mechanic entirely.
If the opposing team has Darth Jar Jar and you have 3 Ewoks, give 6 bonus turns to one-armed, one-eyed characters. I mean, the kits are getting so specific and ridiculous. It's just like, oh my God, you know what I mean?
It's like build my team for me. Why don't you? Like, just why am I even playing the arena? How much do I have to pay you for you to do that for me?
Okay, and so I think they should do one of two things. And I know in the Road Ahead blog they suggested that reworking characters is time consuming, and they also want to be mindful of people's investment. So, in some ways, they've gotten through the loophole there by adjusting Malak, right? Which completely negates things. Why not? It's basically worse than a rework, right? And but it's definitely not a rework. So either they need to rework Palpatine. Some people on Reddit are saying, rip the Band-Aid off, rework all the leadership abilities that have bonus turn meter. I don't know.
I'd be okay with that person, because at least it would change the game up. Like, if the meta the entire time has been turn meter and speed, what would the meta be like if it's less that? I don't know. At least it'd be a change.
Yes, or they could make this right here exclude Sith Empire. Sith enemies can't gain bonus turn meter, and then it says excludes Sith Empire. I mean, that's one way of doing it, right?
Yeah, that's interesting. They could do that. They could also just straight up remove the Sith tag from like Sith Assassin and rework them, where it now only benefits turn meter for Sith Empire people. It's kind of nerfing Sith Assassin, but it's a way around it.
Sith Empire, I think the only Sith Empire character that does not have a Sith tag is what, HK-47?
Yeah, that's correct.
I don't know. They either need to rework Palpatine or they need to change that up, because it's really unfair to the people that geared up Sith Assassin. Now the Malak Changes makes that useless. They want the gear refunded. I'm not going to say that Sith Assassin is completely useless. Maybe there is some, B string, 6C.
She has a use. I haven't found it.
Yeah, it's definitely nowhere near as useful. So they need to do something about this, because I geared up my Sith Assassin and I stopped at gear 11 and a half. But if I went to gear 12 plus, I would be flipping out right now. And I think everybody should be flipping out. I mean, it's just the way it is. And lastly, the thing that kind of makes me sad, and I understand that they want to make Malak insanely good, right? For the people that have Malak. I kind of get that a little bit, like benefit of the doubt kind of thing.
I can understand their thought process, at least.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense. But I really don't want another Jedi Knight Revan meta. And having speed, just like, this becomes like speed mod central. I mean, if you don't have the best speed on your server, you might be out of luck anyways. It's just become speed. I don't know what is worse. I don't know. I don't want to say it's worse than Jedi Knight Revan, because that was really annoying, right?
Jedi Knight Revan was probably the worst meta I've ever set through. I mean, there's times when I would start the match, not even want to play the match, so hit auto. It would go 5 minutes against 5 minutes, and everyone's still alive at the end of it. Like, if that's not a terrible meta, I don't know what is.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be that bad. So, two things. If you have a team that I haven't tested out that is beating Malak teams, and I'm not talking about normal, I'm talking double Zeta Malak teams. It needs to be
maxed.
Yeah, maxed out. Please put that in the comment section. And then also head over to Darth Microtransactions channel. Link is down in the description. His channel is blowing up. I think you're hilarious, by the the way. I think you're
thank you, Mo. I appreciate it.
Do you want to do the giveaway? Do you have a giveaway?
Oh, I can. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
do the
giveaway. Dude, this is exciting. All right, boys, let's hype up today. If you're going to be subscribing to my boy MobileGamer, you will be getting a 8-star The Mandalorian TV show character.
Woo! You know what? The spinny IG-88 thing was really cool.
That was awesome.
Do you ever play Star Wars Force Arena? In that game, you would drop.
Yeah, I played it briefly.
You drop 88 into the middle of the battle, and he would spin around like that, just like in the trailer there. Really? And it was an AoE, and it was overpowered, and it was Boba Fett and 88 were just like the best team forever on that. And I think the game is shut down now, but like right when I saw that, it's like that is exactly how it worked. His torso would spin, and he would shoot everybody. It was fantastic.
I saw that and instantly became an IG-88 fan. I never really cared for him before.
Yeah, well, okay. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and keep on gaming.